Novak Djokovic has made quite a name for himself in the world of professional tennis. He's currently ranked number 8 in the global listing, but the 35-year-old has been number 1 for a record 373 weeks. So it comes as no surprise that Holger Rune's victory over Djokovic at the Paris Masters made the headlines because, well, the fans just didn't see it coming. Stay tuned as we talk about all of this and more. First up, Holger's remarkable victory. In the biggest win of his career, Holger Rune beat Novak Djokovic at the finals of the Paris Masters. Djokovic was looking to win a record-breaking 39th title at the Paris Masters, but was denied by the unseeded Danish Rune. The 19-year-old player, a friend and former junior doubles partner of world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz, saved 6 break points while serving for the match. Djokovic was able to save a match point when the teenager committed a double fault. On the next point, however, the brave Dane took his chance and hit a forehand into Djokovic's feet, which Djokovic volleyed back into the net. According to Rune, this was the perfect way to end the week for him, and sharing the same court as Novak Djokovic was a great honor. The teenager also admitted that it meant everything to him. Rune slid on his back in shock after claiming his first Masters title. We have 2 teenage title champs now, the other being US Open champion Alcaraz, who's the same age as Rune. Rune took a moment to himself, and after seemingly wiping away tears by burying his face in his hands, the champion stood up and pumped both fists in the air to commemorate a remarkable week. He was only able to advance past the first round after fending off 3 match points from 3-time major winner Stan Wawrinka. The kid defeated 5 consecutive opponents ranked in the top 10 in that week. That's mind-blowing. We can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man. Next up, the post-match and match highlights. Even though Djokovic lost his chance to win a record-setting 7th Paris Masters title, he went on to give Rune a warm hug at the net. After the match, Rune admitted that he felt exhausted, but it had been an incredible tournament. Rune also said that he has a lot of respect for what Djokovic has done and that the match was one of the most nerve-wracking he has ever played. The young athlete confessed that he was extremely happy with himself and that he needed some time for the euphoria to kick in. Djokovic looked like he was going to win his 91st career title easily. The 6th-seeded Serb then won the first set with a love hold on serve. In the first service game of the second set, Rune was down love 40. Rune stopped at 3 break points and waved his arms to get the crowd going. They answered by yelling his name, Holger. In the next game, Djokovic had his first break point at 30-40, but he lost it when he hit a loose forehand wide. Rune took charge and won the second set by getting his own love hold, but Rune was yet again behind love 40, this time in the 4th game of the decider. He saved a break point with an ace, but on his next serve, he made a double fault, and Djokovic broke to take a 3-1 lead and again look in charge. Moving on, let's take a look at the match-winning moments. The match seemed to be going in Djokovic's favor, but the situation turned when Djokovic missed a simple smash at the net with a game point and a 4-1 lead. Rune had excellent reflexes to volley it back for a winner, which turned the match around. This gave Rune a chance at victory again, and he did so with a great cross-court forehand. Then at the changeover, Djokovic got a massage on his left thigh, which made him angry for some reason, and he began to argue with his team. At this point, Djokovic looked like he was ready to give up. He hit a backhand too far in the 11th game, putting him behind 30-40. Rune broke him again and now has a 6-5 match point. That wasn't the end though. It never is with Djokovic. He used his experience as a 21-time Grand Slam singles champion to put pressure on Rune in the 12th game, which lasted nearly 20 minutes. However, Rune kept his cool and won his 3rd title of the year and of his growing career. Rune will join Alcaraz in the top 10 on Monday. Alcaraz is the youngest person to ever lead the ATP rankings, which started in 1973. Rune, being honest, said that it felt great and it was the best feeling ever. He also made the argument that if someone had told him 4 weeks ago that he'd be in the top 10, he wouldn't have believed them. But now he's here and really proud of it all, and we are too. Let's talk about Novak being stunned by the young Dane. Rune has made history by beating the 6-time champion at the indoor hardcourt event. He moved into the top 10 for the first time and became the first Dane to reach such heights. Rune is also the first player since the ATP ranking started in 1973 to beat 5 top 10 players in the same tournament. Now, Rune can add last year's Paris champion Djokovic to that list, making it 6 top 10 players. He beat the 21-time Grand Slam winner, who the day before the final called his young opponent the future of tennis. Rune is the youngest winner of the Paris Masters since Boris Becker, who was 18 when he won in 1986. He also did it the hard way, coming from behind after Djokovic got off to a better start. Djokovic told reporters before the match that he and Rune really get along off the court and are good friends. Of course, they can also play on the court, and Djokovic has played him once. Djokovic recalls his match with the teenager, which ended in 4 sets, to be good. Since then, Rune has come a long way. He is healthy and strong. Rune has a strong backhand, is good at defense, and is very competitive. He also plays every point with his heart and legs on the court. According to Djokovic, Rune is still young and has nothing to lose. He also confessed that he believes Rune reminds him of of himself, followed by Djokovic's team's bizarre behavior. After losing to Rune in the final of the Paris Masters, Djokovic's team's suspicious behavior in the players' box has been raising some questions. Rune, at the age of 19, outclassed Djokovic and became the youngest player to win the tournament since Boris Becker. But after the game, what the people in Djokovic's players' box did during the semi-final against Stefanos Tsitsipas got people's attention and raised some concerns. The video showed them trying to hide how they were getting ready to give Djokovic a drink bottle, which was then given to him by a ball kid. But Djokovic's team realized that they were being filmed as they prepared the substance, and one person moved to block the camera's view. So we still don't know for sure what they were doing. Even though there is no evidence that Djokovic or his team broke any rules, veteran tennis writer Ben Rothenberg said it was natural for questions to be asked. This is similar to what happened at Wimbledon, where Djokovic refused to say what was in the magic potion that was made for him. Lastly, what Rothenberg makes of the situation. The video was first posted by a Twitter user, but it got more attention when journalist Damian Riley retweeted it. While resharing, Riley mentioned how the whole thing looks very sketchy, asking anyone who knows tennis to explain what was really going on there. He also can't believe that no one in the tennis media has shown more of an interest in all of this. During Wimbledon, Djokovic also told a room full of reporters that he was taking a magic potion, which made them all laugh, but no one questioned the whole thing. The video gathered a lot of likes, retweets, and comments. It finally got the attention of Ben Rothenberg, a very important tennis journalist and expert. According to him, the situation looked strange, and Djokovic's team needs to offer an explanation. He tweeted that there should be more transparency about the substances players take, especially during games. Rothenberg rarely thought anything was probably wrong though, but the body language seen in the video raises some concerns even for him, like what the team was doing that needed to be hidden from the camera. He also made the point that rivals, the public, and the people in charge of the sport should know the whole truth, emphasizing on the fact that athletes shouldn't take secret substances during competitions. Rothenberg clarified that he's not saying anyone did anything wrong, but his team's reaction to being filmed was just too strange. He hopes that if Djokovic or someone on his team is asked about the situation in Paris, they don't end up joking about magic potions again, and we all hope the same. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think Djokovic's team will come clean about the magic potion? And what do you think awaits Rune in the future? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.